Oh no, I have a footprint on my computer. Whoops. So it's still pretty early, although we've already had our first class where we wrote our stupid grammar test quiz thing. And now we're just gonna stick around for 4 hours until our last class of the week. Oh, this break is killing me. Although Lydia's just playing video games and I'm reading, so it's not that big of a deal. There's a little bit of a reversal, because normally she's the reader and I'm the video game player. Morning. So I was discussing with Lydia like the rate at which I read, which we've talked about a bunch before. And like Rachel reads at Lydia's pace, Scott reads at my pace, and it's very, very different. Because I read at the pace of that I'm talking right now. I read in my head as if I was saying it out loud, and Lydia reads really fast, and she didn't really grasp the concept of like how slow I read, and then basically, how did I say it? Essentially, as I can't even remember.
We said it in weird ways, but I read as fast as a movie plays. So me reading a book is like me watching a movie because I get it at the same speed.
Yeah, you get the story. So you get the story at the same speed.
You're watching the movie in slow motion.
I read so slow that I don't get the story as quickly as like other people will get the story. So like for Lydia to read a book, you get the story in the same amount of time as if you were to watch a movie. For me to read a book, it's as if you were watching a movie that was like 20 hours long. Oh, it's Thor. Miss Thor. Hey. I'm swooning over Thor. He's gone. He is very pretty. I wish I had noticed he was there. I would have filmed him. Have we said this before? We have a student in our school that looks like Thor. He's big and buff and handsome. Yeah. He looks like he would sound like Thor as well. No. Like he's Thor. So yeah, it takes me so long to get through a story, and that's why it's such a commitment for me to read a book. It's because it's like it's like this. If you were gonna sit down to watch like a show or something like that, what if every episode of the show was like 4 hours long instead of half an hour or an hour? Like, it's much more of a chore to sit down and like take the time to commit to watching that show. And that's what it's like for me to read. Because I read at such a slow pace, it takes me that long to get the story. Like, I'm a third of the way through my book and I've been reading for like 5 hours, whereas Lydia would already be on the third book in the series. It's just, I just read so slow. And I don't, see, for her, she says that I'm reading essentially in slow motion. But to me, she's reading in like fast motion. Because I read at just like what I think is a normal pace, and the way she's reading it's like if we just sped up all the conversations and everything. I read it as if it's just a spoken narrative. Which I guess, yeah, well, it takes a long time. So yeah, that's why reading is such a big commitment to me. And it's not for her, which is why she reads constantly. All the time, new stories all the time, and I can't do it. I wish I could do it. Anyways, we only had 2 hours left till next class. I want to go to class, and then I want to go home. I don't want to sit around for another 2 hours. Someone stole my computer. I don't know who could have stolen my computer. But whatever, that just gives me more time to read. Hey, I got 2 hours. Maybe we can get through another like 5 pages. Hey, stranger. It's Scott. We haven't seen Scott in a year. We haven't seen him in a year. Since was it before or after Christmas? Just before. The 23rd. We haven't seen him since the 23rd of December. We haven't seen him in over a month. But now we're hanging out at Scott's. We went and got some food. Went for some Boston pizza, and I actually got pizza at Boston Pizza, which I haven't done in forever. Spicy pierogi pizza, greatest thing in the world. Lydia got this weird pizza burger thing. It was basically a pizza pocket with a hamburger in it.
Or like a panzerotti.
Or a panzerotti, or a calzone, or whatever you want to call them. So we're here. I think we're going to play some Story War, and I'm having some drinks. Lydia is not, because she is driving.
You're having El Dorado.
That's true. Oh yeah, because I follow Scott's father in trends of which alcohol to drink. Because Scott's dad got me hooked on Kraken back in the day, and then he switched up to Screech, so I switched to Screech. And then I skipped Lambs because he was drinking Lambs when I wasn't around. Now he's on to El Dorado. So I got myself a bottle of El Dorado. So before we went out, I came in and was just like, "What are you drinking?" He said, "El Dorado." I'm like, okay, if I can find it at the liquor store, I'm getting myself some. So we'll see. Hopefully it's good. Alright, let's play some Story War. Let's play a game where I'm going to kick everybody's butt.
Nuh-uh.
Yep, I'm going to win.
Only if you have the best argument.
Which is going to happen because I'm awesome. So, you know how I earlier stated that I was going to win this game? Well, the final score is Lydia with 3 points, Scott with 3 points, Sean with
No points.
no points.
I beat you twice, look.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Teamed up on me. It wasn't fair. I was too cocky.
Uh-huh.
I still think I made the best arguments, and I should have won. I was robbed. I was robbed.
Versus Mary.
Robbed. Yeah, we only played 6 games, so it ended with a tie between Scott and Lydia. And you know what? Since it was a tie, technically no one won, and technically no one lost. So really, I didn't lose.
You lost.
I lost. It was baloney. Oh man. I came close a couple times.
My bugbear beat your bone dragon.
Which is baloney.
Which is amazing.
How dare you,
Good old
Scott?
shrinking spell.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. If you didn't shrink me,
I shrunk you though.
Scott, you're the worst judge. How dare you?
Did you enjoy it, Scott?
I should have won.
Interesting.
You liked it, yes?
It'd be very interesting with a large group of people.
Yeah.
When you have more people, you become your team battle, which
Yeah.
is neat because then you can
What
use
you can jump off of each other for creating
the story.
Yeah. It's a fun game, but you gotta be pretty creative. And it helps to know certain lores of mythical.
Or the
creatures.
judge knowing more
Or
and
knowing
then
the
making.
person.
Yeah, it's a judgment call. Alright, finally home from our long evening at Scott's. And I am very tired, and I need to go to sleep. And hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up before noon, but no promises. No promises. Alright. Good night.